Hi, today I am going to try something I've never tried before. It's an idea that came to me yesterday when I was talking to my girlfriend, and so I thought, okay, let's try this. So I'm going to make apple chips, and with the apple chips, once the apples are prepared, I'm going to use melted butter and brown sugar and cinnamon and see if we can get a caramelized apple chip using the Ninja Foodi Crisper. So let's see how this goes. First, I'm going to take the core out of the apples. That went a little bit sideways, so straighten it up. There we go. Now I'm going to use the mandolin and get some apple slices happening. As usual, I'm going to use the preheat mode to dry these a little bit. Preheat is suggested for 5 minutes before you go into cooking. It's just like preheating the oven. Let's see if I can get these puppies in here. Turn it on. I've been sticking to 360 and it's been working for me. Oh, it says shut the lid. Okay, shut the lid. Now I'm going back down to 360. Hold the button down to go to 0 and up to 5 and start. In the meantime, I'm going to get a bowl, brown sugar and cinnamon. I'm going to say a half a cup. Half a cup of brown sugar and cinnamon to taste. Me, I love my cinnamon. So I'm hoping that using the butter with this mixture is going to a caramelized apple chip. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of flour to the cinnamon mixture to allow for thickening or absorbing of the apple juice. Get it all stirred in. So I'm thinking along the lines of what happens when I make, say, apple pie or apple crisp. The apples have a good juice in them, and that's part of what's going to make it caramelize, and I don't want it to evaporate completely. I want it to make a bit of a sauce. The Ninja's gone into cool mode. Oh, it's ready. Okay, let's see how the apples look. Still a little bit wet, but they're not shiny anymore. Couple are. I think it should be okay. So we'll get a bowl. Put the apples in the bowl. And I have some butter, so let's see. We'll put a tablespoon of butter in here and see what happens. Give them a bit of a stir. They're pretty big. I might have to use my fingers just to mix them around. They're absorbing the butter quite nicely. Oh, there's some. There we go. At the bottom of the bowl. Oh, I'm breaking up some of my chips. That's okay. And I think I'm going to just drizzle a little bit more, sort of where I see that it needs it. Again, this is a dessert. I'm not looking to keep it too much on the low-cal side. Get the mixture of cinnamon, sprinkle. It looks like I've made an awful lot of sprinkle. So let's see how these all take up this mixture. I'm in a playful mood today. Ronda on the fly. Oh, cinnamon and sugar. Smell it. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Actually, doing pretty good. So I used about half of my mixture in the that I made in the bowl. And now I'm going to see if I can place these in such a way that I can kind of utilize the side. Oh, I'm going to take that off. It's only just going to get in the way. That was apple peel. Oh, goodness. So, I don't know why. I think we were talking about desserts, and apples are one of our favorites. And I started playing around with this idea. And so, hence today, the test run of apple chips, cinnamon apple chips. It looks like they might end up in little pieces. My apple seems to be breaking up on me, but that's okay. It'll still come out okay in the end, I'm sure. The apples are quite wet. So I'm gonna go for the first round. I'm gonna do 10 minutes. Probably peek in at the 5-minute mark. On, air crisp. Oh, shut it. Yes, shut it. Shut the lid. Now down to 360. And I'm gonna start for 10 minutes and go. Okay, I put it on for 10 minutes. I have not opened it. The smell from this Ninja Foodi is so apple cinnamon. I can't wait. Ready, set. Oh, it's definitely apple cinnamony. The apples are soft. They're just, because the apples are so full of moisture, I don't even want to stir those right now. I'm going to put them in for another 10 minutes. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, so I think we'll be safe with letting it go for another 10 minutes as there's still a lot of moisture in those apples. Oh, can you see those? There's still a little bit of moisture in there. Oh, they're coming along so good. So I would say I'm gonna go another 10 minutes because there's a fair bit of moisture still left in those guys. Oh, but you know, the whole, everything that I did, like with the brown sugar and the butter, it's all working quite nicely. So back in for another 10 minutes. 10 and on. Yesterday I made potato chips. Today I'm making cinnamon apple chips. Ooh, it smells so good. I can't wait. Okay, here we go. That's 30 minutes. And really, I didn't do much stirring around at all. They're still a little bit on the soft side, which is kind of cool. You know when you buy dehydrated fruit and it's just a little bit on the soft side? I have a feeling that as these cool down, they'll dry out a little bit more. So I'm gonna let them cool down just a little bit and then I will have a taste test. So that was 30 minutes. I did it in 3 10-minute intervals. Okay, I have a surprise person to do a taste test on. Okay, so you can reach in and grab a cinnamon apple chip. Oh, that looks good. Is it? Is it?
It is.
Oh,
it's really
you
good.
should see his eyes. They just are bulging. My turn. Oh, geez, look at that. Oh, it is. It's just like what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wanted to cook them any longer though. Do you want another one?
Yes, I'll have another one.
That was 2 apples.
Oh.
Is that a do-over?
Yes, definitely do over.